Wow, what a time I've had of it lately. Body swapping, earth
Yo, how's it
destroying,
going?
MPD-induced insanity. And it's only Monday!
Richtofen's the best.
Blood! Give me more blood! I noticed that my doppelgangerous counterparts are conspicuously absent.
How's it going, people?
This is a suicide mission. Well, they decided I'd do it.
Having a
today.
good day? Have you had a good weekend? Is there anybody out there? Ooh, that would be a fucking really good sample to put to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Yo, what's up, Brayden?
Ah, well, might as well start looking for this elemental shards that Nikolai was so excited to find. He must have been sincere because he wasn't even.
Ah, the worst wonder weapon in Black Ops 4.
There are many beautiful shotguns made by true artists. This is not one of them. The trick with these is not to unload premature.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Dude, that mod is insane.
Now, what can I make of this?
I don't think I've ever done that particular mod, but I don't know. It's definitely a funny one to watch. Yeah.
Come on then, shotgun.
I forget who I saw do it like a few months ago. Oh, who was it? I think it might have been Lex on his stream or something, but yeah, it's crazy.
I can butter a piece of toast from across the room. Come, Leech. Let them underestimate us all. And then we will gun them down. Lights, camera, action.
I mean, you don't think that would add up a lot, you know what I mean? Like 1%. Well, I guess every kill. Every kill. I mean, if there is, you know, 10 zombies around, 10%. Like 10% is fast. Like one of those things in video games that I've noticed over the years is you know how there'll be like a perk or something in like an RPG, and it'll say like if you unlock this perk you'll have 15% like damage buff. I mean, it doesn't seem like a lot, but it actually kind of is. It's actually, I don't know. I've always kind of underestimated it because you're always like, well, I want it to be double or I want it to be like a triple damage buff, but it's like it always ends up being more. So the mod got stuck between, or got stuck high between maps, so it was crazy. One guy was still loading in and it was over. So you mean like the mod like didn't reset when you changed maps or whatever? That's hilarious, man. I don't think I've ever done a mod like that. Though there is one of Poop of the Dead is a classic. That's a great map. I wish Treyarch would make a map like that. I mean, not Poop of the Dead, but like a small, crazy survival map for us to do. I think that would be so cool.
Multiple unit malfunctions detected. Repairs required.
This base just needs a good enema.
All right, where is? Well, I'm not really doing the Easter egg right now, so.
Look at him up there, taunting me, just begging to get shot in the face.
It still blows my mind, like how Black Ops 3 is still out here, you know.
Do I win a prize?
Putting out content for us. It's not my favorite. I think Black Ops 4 is probably my favorite, but it's still impressive. Like I just don't understand how this game is doing it.
Well, at least it's not a gal with a condom. Dempsey, come assist me with the exchange rate. Your country's trying to rob me blind.
Dude, my cat's next to me too. He snores a lot as well.
I'm a doctor. I know all the bit.
It's so stupid. It's kind of funny because I always like kind of looked at dogs as the like goofy snoring animal, and I always looked at cats as a little more elegant, like eloquent. And so when my cat started snoring, I was like, wow, you're just as bad as a dog.
They say nature is cruel, but honestly, I'd be way crueler.
Damn. My aim is top tier right now. All right, here we go.
Ventilation system operational. Nova 6 gas leak contained.
This map could have been a lot better if the Pack-a-Punch wasn't so...
The table is set.
I don't know. If we didn't have to turn it on every so often. I mean, granted, when you're all set up, like, you don't need to turn it on anymore. But then it removes the ability of you being able to change any weapon you want. Why are my frames dropping so much?
No, a raw meals would have given your coat a nice healthy sheen.
It's really annoying. It's dropping hard.
That doesn't Richtofen may be younger and better looking, but he has no sense of humor.
Max ammo.
Oh, what the hell? Well, it's probably my fault. I didn't start streaming until late. I've had a pretty bad weekend. I wanted to start streaming at like 8, but I don't know. I don't know. Just having a bad weekend. And so it's late. It's Sunday. People have school. That's just my fault. What the fuck? There we go. Dude, what is going on?
And explain why I shouldn't turn every weapon in this space against you. One nation, indivisible.
There we go. Hey, it's not your fault, man. My brain just does that to me sometimes. Like, for the most part, I wouldn't say I'm like depressed or anything. Yo, what's up, lurkers? But like every now and then I just get like, I don't know, like all my problems will just kind of, I don't want to, let me just like start off by saying, like, I don't like suppress my problems. I try to acknowledge them and do better. But like, you can't just sit around and like cry about your problems all the time, you know, because that gets you nowhere. But every now and then, like, I'll just think of everything that's bothering me will kind of all come to the surface at once. And yeah, it just really, it was just like, well, kind of fuck with me. Like probably once a month, I would say it kind of happens. Like I just kind of get bummed out for a day or two, and that happened yesterday and most of today. But I feel better now. I'm like on the way out of it. You know what I mean? But it happens. It happens. All right.
I will just be keeping this.
I don't know why this map always has a hard time showing all the collectibles that you get. Yo, what's up, Phil? I saw you were playing Modern Warfare a little bit ago.
Oh, look, I found a mine.
Smash the like button. Lickety like. Yo, how's everybody doing? Phil, how are you doing, man? All right, let's go pack a punch this, and then I can't remember. All right, no wait, I do. Let's go. Oh, that's right. Wait, I'm having a mind fart right now. I don't know why, but Alpha Omega is just one of these maps that I just can never remember the Easter egg steps. I don't know what it is, but it just has not sank in like the other maps.
Myself in Russian. Just kidding. Russians get shot here in camp anyway. Love it or leave it.
This reminds me, I really do need to do laundry.
I've been all right, man. This weekend hasn't been great, but
I'm taking orders from Nikolai.
you know, they can't all be bangers.
So far, America looks just as undead as every other place I visit.
That's good. How are the kids doing?
Crunch! There goes your mandible.
All right, there's a key somewhere. Where is that key? I know where it is. It's over here. God damn, losing my mind.
This has me written all over it.
Well, that's a good. Well, I don't want to say that's good, but like that's good, right? Kind of, a little bit of a W. I mean, you want them to love their mom, obviously. But you know, shows that you're a good dad if you can, you know, get them hyped.
Fun fact, Bugwinnecker means sparking goblin in German. Not sure why.
I hated going to my dad's when I was little.
All the nerves! Dad?
Was crying. Why was she crying?
Do not worry, boys. I will share.
Because like they didn't want to go with her, so she was like sad or whatever.
Shooting shots, watching from on high, hurling abuse down on everyone. You know there are a lot like me.
Oh, for sure. Well, I'd be lying if I said I couldn't relate to
Who I
that.
have the pleasure of addressing.
Call me Rush. I'm the intelligence tasked with overseeing Camp Edward and the Broken Arrow program. Who are you? How did you penetrate the perimeter? And where are Purnell and his staff? Accessing files. Electric entity. Facility shuttered. Oh no. I've been dormant over 50 years. Who are you?
Are you remarried or are you like seeing somebody new?
I mean, we don't have time for this. Just tell me where the elemental shard is hidden.
That item is locked inside the APD, and you lack network permissions, credentials, or even a decent story. You'll have to win my trust. Find the access codes and bring them back to me. Land of opportunity.
My tactic is to shoot for the head. So, this would be nice. I do wish I had time to assess your wounds, but I have to cause more.
Access the Project Toy Soldier. Grant. Sawyer authorization code required.
Wait.
1 minute before access termination.
Max ammo.
Sawyer authorization code accepted.
Totally.
McCain authorization code.
I've been working on myself for
1 minute before access.
3 years. It's going great. Couldn't be happier. 2674. It was like the same code as the other one.
McCain authorization code accepted.
Oh yeah, dude, you can't do that. You can't be killing the red crawler.
1 minute before access termination.
Honestly though, the red crawler step, it's a lot more daunting than it really appears. 1946. If you can actually get to it on a pretty low round. Yeah, it's just, I'm sure they were pissed because everybody gets pissed about shit. I forget the code. Fuck. Well, I fucked it up. God damn it. 1946. Shit.
Cornell authorization code accepted. Project Toy Soldier has been activated. Locate Sergeant ADAM for a live demonstration.
Yeah, I know what challenge shuffle is, dude.
Sergeant ADM.
You're funny.
I do love a man in uniform.
That's like saying I went outside and saw the sun today. That's the big fiery ball in the sky. Yeah, dude, that's a good map to get high round on. It's actually pretty hard. Cool. Wait, why isn't this opening? Why don't I remember how to open this? I thought it was this one. How the fuck do you open this? What's up, Gia? No, they're not that bad. If you camp, it's actually not that bad. They're you can camp in the movie theater, and it's actually a pretty decent. It's a pretty decent strat. How the hell do you get the ray gun canisters? Oh, that's right. I'm stupid. I don't know why. I just cannot remember how to do the Easter egg steps on this map. I just can't. Oh, forgot to put the chat back on.
Someday I'll find one of these creatures who only wants to give me a little fun.
Yo, Gia, how you doing, bro? Shining, yeah. You should. I think a good map for you to practice on would be Attack of the Radioactive Thing. That's actually a pretty hard map to get high rounds on. All right, we got 8. Can somebody type an 8 in the chat just so I can, because my memory is just not. I've had such a self-loathing pity party this weekend. My brain is just not there for me. Thank you, Brayden. I always feel kind of bad like asking people to do that because it's like, wow, am I that fucking lazy? I can't just type a number in the chat. But it really does help. And I'm trying to be a better person that isn't afraid to ask for help. So thank you. Shaolin, okay, 8-3. Shaolin Shuffle, is probably one of the harder maps to get a super high round on. Yeah, it depends. It depends on your strat. Like if you go down in the sewer and you use the like suction tunnel thing and straight up just like abuse it and suck up all the zombies in that like vacuum, it's not too bad. But So you can get a pretty high round. There's also a good camping strategy. The problem is the sword runs out of ammo pretty quickly. The nunchucks are pretty good once they're double packed. So there's good ways to do it. Rave, I don't think I've ever done a high round thing on Rave. Or if I have, the highest I've ever gotten is like 30 or 40 or something.
Loading ray gun Mark II program access. Charge required.
Yeah, there's a katana and nunchucks. The nunchucks are in the mystery box. There is an Easter egg to get them, but it's kind of stupid to do. And then the katana is on the wall in the dojo. If you like turn the map on right now and go look, and you walk into the dojo, like if you're facing Pam on the right hand side, there's a katana. It's 10,000 points to buy, and you get it once you beat the Easter egg. Like you can buy it at any point when you beat the Easter egg. It's like an Easter egg reward. Well, Phil, once I finish all these BO4 maps, I'm gonna be doing the whole thing again.
Max ammo.
So I want to have all these. I want to have all the maps done by like the end of summer. I think I could probably stretch that. And I'm also thinking about if, depending on how the reviews go, and if I'm gonna stick with zombies, I'm thinking about just doing a Diablo 4 channel and just starting completely over on YouTube. Well, no, the best strats in 834. The best strats in IW are generally with some wonder weapon and traps. Thank you, Brayden. Oh, that's a pretty easy code.
Access to the ray gun Mark II frame granted. You better be qualified.
Alright, so we got brain rot. Well, there's just so many damn codes. That's like, I don't care if there are codes, but there's like literally 1,000 of them.
But if you're ingenious
Way too
enough
many.
to discover the steps yourself, I would consider your security clearance granted.
Fixing my sleep schedule back. You're going to bed at midnight. Well, why are you still awake? Honestly, I'm a night owl, and I decided that I'm gonna embrace it. I fucking hate the mornings. I just do. I am not a morning person. I am an evening person, and that's fine. So oh, okay. So I've decided that I'm going to start. My bedtime is gonna be like 2. So I want to start streaming from like basically like 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. like every night is kind of my plan. And I want to try to get up at 8 a.m. and take my time in the morning, you know, brush my teeth, have a cup of coffee or whatever, just chill, and then work on YouTube or my business all day, and then stream. I think I actually need to stream for my mental health. Like since I wasn't streaming so frequently, I was taking it like so fucking seriously, where I felt like every time we needed to have some like crazy event, which is just really stupid. So I mean, I just need to talk to people and say hey and hang out with my friends, which are you guys, you know. I don't have like friends in my life that like video games or care about shit like this, so it's really therapeutic to talk to people that are like in different phases of life and also like understand content creation and, you know, YouTube and like this kind of stuff, you know. Cali, brah. Oh, that didn't work out very well. Alright, I'm missing one shield part. Where is it? There's one up by the bus, which we got. There's one down here, which we got. Oh, I know where it is.
Many happy returns. Suddenly feels so vulnerable. It is like watching the oven waiting for the strudel to pop up.
Jeez. Yeah, it's actually like the best way to be an introvert if you think about it, because it allows you to like straight up be yourself in your own space, and you don't have to like exert that social energy to be social, you know what I mean, like in person. Hey, what's up, Matt? I think I saw one of your comments on my video earlier, either this week or the other day. Maybe I'm making that up. I'm not sure. I feel like I recognize that that color, that violet profile picture. No, I agree, man. I appreciate that, Gia. My favorite Aether map of all time? Man, that's a great question. Let's do it from each map. So, or from each game, sorry. From each game. So, from each game, I would say, like, let's say BO2, probably Origins. From BO3, ooh, that's a great question. I won't count Chronicles. No, I will count Chronicles, and we'll do 2 for each. Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. Hold on. I don't know why that happened, but we will fix it. Looks like OBS froze. Sorry, guys. Oops. What the fuck is going on? Well, guess I can't record. That's fine. I don't really need to record this anyway. All right, let's get this dug up.
Jumping jack, revolving jack. How much of things dead?
Okay, anyway, Matt, sorry for the technical issue. So basically, my favorite map, let's do each game. So, World at War, I really liked Nocturne and Toten, personally. I think that map is fucking amazing. Or, sorry, Verrucht. God, I am just spacing out today. Verrucht, I love Verrucht. I just love the aesthetic of that map. I just think it's so fucking good. And then when it comes to BO1, I didn't really play BO1, but if I had to pick, it would probably be either Call of the Dead or... Yeah, probably Call of the Dead. I like that map. George Romero is kind of hard to beat. Like, I'm not very good with that guy, but I like that map. It feels the most modern. Like, it really feels like Treyarch understood where they wanted to take zombies. I haven't actually really dug into 5 very much, so it's a little tough to say for BO1, but I'll just go with Call of the Dead. So we got Verrucht, then Call of the Dead. And then I would say Origins for BO2. And then... Oh, uh-oh. We're gonna kill that zombie. Sorry, Zom.
Excellent. Now eat that ammo.
Yeah, so Origins on Black Ops 2. Black Ops 3 for the main game. Probably... I really like Zetsubo. I wish the boss fight was a little better, but I really like that map. I like maps with a lot of parts and pieces to collect. And then for Black Ops 4, probably Blood of the Dead. Blood of the Dead is... I love Blood of the Dead. I just think it's a great map. And then for Cold War... I mean, probably Mauer, right? Mauer's probably the best one. Yeah, Zet's a great map. I think the reason Zet had so many issues at launch was with people's perception is because Dreisendrach was such a powerhouse of a map. Like, you can't deny Dreisendrach's a fucking great map. It is. It's great. And however, with it being great, that comes high standards for everything else. Yeah, Zetsubo aged really well. And also, at the time, I don't know how many of you know this or not, and this isn't like, I don't think this is super common knowledge. It's just like one of those things I remember seeing in a little interview I was watching.
You are ready to crack the ray gun march.
But I remember Jason Blundell saying to I think it was the Smith Plays, actually, in some interview, that they were actually building the Black Ops 4 engine at that time. So they were essentially rebuilding all of the engine for their next game, and then they were also Black Ops Zetsubo was a very experimental map. Like, they've said it multiple times. Like, they were really trying to try new things and try new experiences, because they had, you know, kind of perfected the zombie like model with Dreisendrach, but they wanted to like push things and see what works and what didn't. And the map was really buggy. I don't know if you remember that or not, but the map was extremely buggy on launch. And I wasn't like super heavy into zombies at the time, so I don't really recall it being buggy, but like that's around Zetsubo's release is like when I really started getting back into zombies. I basically missed out on BO1 and BO2. I know I've repeated myself a million times. For those of you who heard, I'm sorry. But yeah, I missed out, so I really got back into it at that time. So I kind of missed out. But anyway, my point is, the map was buggy. It was not as good as DE in the minds of many, which, okay, fair enough. And then they were building the Black Ops 4 engine, so I think Treyarch just was doing so much, and they just didn't get to, like, create the perfect map that they normally would. But after all the bugs have gotten ironed out, playing it on PC, I think it's actually a pretty good experience, in my opinion, at least now. And I think it has aged very well. I don't, Corey, yeah. I think it has aged pretty well. All right, so we have the Ray Gun Mark Z. I'm trying to remember how to build the... I'm trying to remember how to build this dude again. Because I don't really remember. Pretty much remember how to build all of them except for the brain rot one. Does anybody remember how to build this? Where the hell do you put it?
What are you, the undead Max Schmeling?
Please be frost. Oh, shit. I need that freeze, baby. Give me that freeze. I don't know. I don't hate Winter's Wail. But I think one of the reasons Widow's Wine didn't get reintroduced, this is just a theory, I don't have proof of this by any means, but my theory of why it didn't get reintroduced is it was tied to grenades, and they didn't bring back the, like, Semtex grenades for well, I don't know if the acid grenade is a sticky grenade, but I don't think they had brought back sticky grenades in Black Ops 4 for zombies, at least. So the perk was tied to the grenades for some reason, and I think that was one of the reasons they didn't bring it back, because they didn't, like, tie it to that asset or something. That's just kind of like a little mini theory. I'm not 100% sure why. And Winter's Wail is a good perk, but they launched it like it was super shitty at launch. I don't even remember exactly what happened. I'd have to go back and look, but I remember the perk was like really weak at launch, and they ended up buffing it and changing it a lot. Okay, I forget how to do this. Kilowatt, cryo freeze. Cryo freeze, brain rot, dirt piles. Oh yeah, that's right. Yellow orb. Locate the yellow orb, which can be found floating above a teleporter. Obtain and place a telepad on this teleporter, then shoot the orb, causing it to teleport. Now, after the orb is teleported, you must go... Yeah, this one's a pain in the ass. I never remember how to do this one. But we shall figure it out. Yes. Dirt pile. Okay. Probably have to go put back brain rot on my gun, don't I? No, I don't think that it was that big of an issue. That's why I said it's like a little pet theory of mine. I don't know why they didn't bring it back. Actually, you know what? Now that you're kind of calling me out on my bullshit, let me reevaluate my theory. So, let me see if this makes a little more sense. So the Chaos story and the Aether story were meant to essentially share assets, okay? So we have Electric Cherry, right? Like, we have the Electric Cherry perk, but instead of Electric Cherry, it's called Electric Burst. And that's fine, but like they literally changed, there it is. They literally changed iconic things like that for whatever reason. I don't know why, but they did.
It's confidence to teleport. Or is it desperation?
All right, I always have trouble with this, so yes, Chaos got shafted. We were talking about this last time, but the Chaos shaft was I think Chaos getting scrutinized was for a valid reason, but I think Chaos not following through was for a bad reason. Because you have to understand, like, their production line is so far in advance when compared to what fans are demanding. I know everybody knows this. I'm not like telling you anything new, but what I mean by this is we were bitching so much during 9 and Voyage of Despair and then partially Dead of the Night that by the time Ancient Evil came out and we were all like, huzzah! They had already fucking canned it.
Teleporter in.
Wait, do I have to shoot it again? See, this is the part I don't understand. Obtain a piece of teleporting. Shoot the orb, causing it to teleport. Now, after the orb has been teleported, you must go around and find the other. Once you find it, place your second tele. Oh shit. Okay, find it. Place your second telepad on that teleporter to shoot the orb. Once you've shot the orb. Okay. All right, I get it now. It's actually not that complicated. I'm just an idiot. Okay. So we can leave that pad up there. Hopefully it should be over here. So it should be going through. No? Maybe I don't get it. Do you think Treyarch Zombies mode will bring back harder E? So they're saying that they're considering it. There was a tweet from Kevin Drew, like last year. I don't remember when. It was 2022, later in the year, and fans were like, "Are you going to bring back harder Easter eggs?" Blah 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 blah. And he said it's something we're considering. We know the hardcore community like wants that kind of stuff, but we want to make the Easter eggs accessible. And I think the problem is like their Easter eggs, I don't want to say they should be accessible, but this whole idea that we need to like make video games like super easy for people is just really stupid. And I don't understand it because COD's always been a very popular game. So it's like, why are they just now deciding that they want to make it easier for people? It's always had a challenge edge to it, but like now they really want to like dumb it down. I just don't quite get why, but I don't know. Maybe I'm the stupid one there. I think they will find they will split the difference between something like, I think they'll go more of a Black Ops 3 route, because Black Ops 3's Easter eggs aren't really that hard. Dude. No, I've always felt like COD multiplayer was really difficult, and you know how I know that? Not difficult, but like you had to be decent at it. Okay, guess I didn't do anything with that. All right, let's put it back on the. Let's put this back on the other teleporter. God damn it. The reason how I know Modern Warfare 2 is not a good COD, not a. Let me rephrase that. It's not a challenging multiplayer because I'm good at it. And you have to understand something here. I am not good at multiplayer. Treyarch multiplayers, I suck at. It takes me such a long time to get decent at them. I find Treyarch games to be a lot more challenging. The problem with Black Ops. Wait, where was it again? Shit, I'm losing my mind. The problem with Black Ops Cold War Easter eggs is they're actually pretty fun to do, like when you kind of forget how to do them. So like the other day I hadn't done D Machina in a while, and then I went and played that Easter egg. Wait, where the hell did it go? I went and I played the D Machina Easter egg, and I actually had a pretty good time. And I kind of had to rediscover some parts because I just forgot, and it was kind of. What the fuck? Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that noise? It was going like. Did you guys hear that? I don't think you did. I think it's because my headphone. Okay, good. My headphones died. I think it was just my headphones dying. Sorry. I was just like, it was really loud. And so I was trying not to deafen you guys. So my bad.
You are ready to craft the ray gun Mark II. Fuck colors, don't run.
Knew that was going to happen. All right, good. Well, I'm glad you didn't hear it.
I've had some time to think about it. You've all got to die! Guess who's coming to dinner?
It was really loud. So anyway, what we were talking about? We're talking about Black Ops 4 Easter eggs. So yeah, Black Ops 4 Easter eggs, or Black Ops Easter eggs, I think they're gonna make them a little more challenging.
In case you're wondering, that ray gun Mark II fires a rather large.
I'm not sure if they're gonna go like super crazy, like hiding steps and making us do like crazy puzzles, but I don't see why they won't. I just don't see why not. It just doesn't make sense to me why they wouldn't, you know? Something I don't think a lot of developers consider is that so many people just don't do the Easter eggs anyway. Like, maybe they're gonna get a little bit of a bump in player count, but it's not that significant. Like I really isn't. And I really think developers don't. Rev's Easter egg is easy now, but at the time it was kind of bullshit. Like what they did. Basically, I don't know how well you know all the steps, so I'll speak plainly just so I'm clear. But initially, they made it so that there were these tiny little rocks outside of the map that that were like not noticeable to shoot. And so people were like stuck on the next step for like a couple weeks because they couldn't figure out where the hell to shoot these like rocks. So yeah, the step itself was a little crappy. But now it's not really that hard. It's one of those Easter eggs that's like, it's kind of like Shadows, where it's best done with 4 people. Like when you get to the gateworm step, it's best if like everybody grabs a gateworm and like goes and hatches the gateworm. You know what I mean? Like it's that kind of egg. It doesn't need to be completed with 4 players, but it's designed to like mimic Shadows of Evil kind of. Now whether that's a good or bad thing, you know, we can argue, but it is what it is. I thought oh yeah, that's right. Kill zombies with the blue mist. I mean, I don't think that they're like, I understand why you're saying that, but I think it's a little bit, it's kind of 50-50. Like, I don't like sit around practicing Easter eggs all the time, but once a new map comes out, I will focus on learning how to optimize it. And I think another thing that like younger zombies players aren't really aware of is like, once you figure out how zombies is like optimized, you can apply a lot of the same strategies to a lot of the same steps. The best way to do Easter eggs is to kill all the zombies in the round and then do whatever you got to do. That's like #1 rule. And as a solo player, I've learned a lot of tricks of the trade to like figure out how to do a lot of Easter egg steps. Trying to do them when there's like 1,000 all these steps when there's like 1,000 zombies around isn't always like the best thing to do. Did I not pick up the blue canister? I thought I did. But yeah, I mean, certain gamers are gonna have more time to do things, therefore they will technically, I guess, be better at it. But like the only time I really like sit there and try to, the only time I sit there and really try to like get better at the map is like when it comes out, and then I kind of will remember that stuff for the rest of my life because I just know how to do it, you know. I personally believe that they're really not that complicated. Like, well, complicated might not be the right word, but they're really not that hard. I would say Blood is a little hard because of how many of high rounds that you have to get into if you don't optimize it correctly. But a lot of these maps, all you have to do is learn a little bit of the tricks of the map, and they're really not that bad. Like, they're really not. it's just remembering these steps and remembering where parts are, and but once you remember it, once you try it a couple times, it ain't too bad. Damn. What makes me annoyed about certain content creators is really that they will get the game, they will get to play the game early, or they will get the content a little bit ahead of time. COD, it's a little bit like here's a perfect example. World War II Zombies. That game was that Easter egg was solved early on the first map, simply because content creators got the game early. Like that's bullshit. I genuinely just don't think that content creators should get COD games early. Like I don't care if they fly out and god damn it. Yeah, that's why I don't play with people. If I had like more YouTuber friends, maybe I would, but like that's why I just play by myself. It's just the easiest way to do it. God damn. Concentrate. Where's my blue? Dude, what the fuck? No, Luna, you stupid bitch. Fucking hate this stupid dog. Ugh. I hate you. Not for Easter egg. I have to do the Easter egg by myself at first. Like, I have to. I can't do it. If I do it with a group, I feel like I cheated. But after I do it once, then I'll do it. Then I'll do it with a group after I beat it at least once. God damn, this thing is crazy.
Installation unit malfunctions detected. Primary systems offline.
Finally, some real lead in my tins.
A ray gun Mark 2X. If you're a fan of full auto rapid fire, this is the gun for you.
You fried your Xbox?
The indignities I suffer for you.
That's not good. Oh my god. I don't think Black Ops 4 would fry it, to be honest.
Ventilation system operational. Primary systems restored.
Matt, what I'm mostly worried about when it comes to next year's COD, or 2024 COD, is I am mostly worried about
I'm trying not to get too excited.
about like quests in general, but like not their difficulty, but their actual like the actual quests. Yo, what's up, Killa? Like I'm worried about. So do you remember the Casimir like thing that you craft at the thing that you craft with salvage at the table, like that like grenade that was like the Apothecary Servant black hole? So I personally think that having shit like that in the crafting table is a total disservice to the game. I know that might be an extreme thing to say, but I really believe it is, because it's removing an extra quest step, an extra quest for players to do. Like I'm fine with having some things like craftable or whatever in that table. I'm fine with having salvage. I'm fine with having armor. But I think it sucks that, you know, the Casimir was at that table in every map. Like, that thing should have been a side quest on Forsaken. And then having like I don't know, a secret weapon on a second secret weapon on like Firebase Z, shit like that. Like I don't understand why Treyarch just put everything into that crafting table. It was really frustrating. It just removed so much discoverability in all of the maps and made everything super easy. Like, one of the best parts of Black Ops 3 is building all those specialist weapons, you know? And it's like, why? I just don't understand why they did that. No, I don't think so. I'm not sure like how hardcore you are into like zombies news and information and stuff, like leaks, but Cold War was such a success with zombies and Outbreak that they're not gonna take it away. The problem with Vanguard was that it wasn't made by the core Treyarch Zombies team. So if you can, from your mind, just don't even think about Vanguard. It like doesn't count, essentially. It was made by like their multiplayer team and like their Zombies B team. I would say even their D team. It wasn't made by any of the people that make Zombies at all. So I genuinely, it didn't do anything. It just, all that it did was just piss off fans and show that if Treyarch doesn't have time, they can't make a good mode. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. Only thing I would worry about is how far down the easy train are they going to take Black Ops 5 or Black Ops 6, whatever you want to call the next game. How far down the easy train are they going to make it, and how similar are they going to make it to Modern Warfare style combat and shit? Because Treyarch has their own style and feel, and they're being forced to use the Infinity Ward engine, or this current engine, and they have been doing things like making Easter eggs and shit easier, simply because they wanted to make things more accessible for people, which we can argue is a good thing or a bad thing. Like, it's good that more Zombies fans are here, but it's bad that they're making it easy just for easy, because people still, for easy's sake, people are still like, people are still not like doing the Easter eggs. It's not like 10 million more people like started doing Easter egg steps. Like, it's still not very many people. So I think they're missing out on a valuable, like, how many think about all the fans. And Matt, I see your message. I will read it in a second. Think about how many Zombies fans are out there just because they watched Milo and Noah play the Easter egg. Like, I love watching people do Easter eggs. I love watching it. I will watch Codename Pizza, and I don't care how many times I've seen it. Like, I just love to watch it. It's just super fun to me. But I think they really screwed up by making everything super easy, and they're missing out on a whole audience of people that were spectators. Like think about the NFL. I don't play football, but I like to watch football games with my family and have a good time, you know? So I think that Treyarch really screwed up by making things challenging and letting, like, super good gamers who are good at figuring out puzzles and completing boss fights and shit, like, figure out how to do all these Easter eggs and shit, and then let people watch, and then if they want to emulate it, they can by watching their favorite YouTubers. Kind of like a raid on Destiny. My problem with Cold War was the lack of sight. Exactly. Yes. Exactly. 100% agree, Matt. That's exactly what I was saying. Like, everything being built into the crafting table was such a frickin' downgrade. Such a downgrade. And it made everything inside of the map just, oh, kill zombies to get salvage and then move on with your day. Bye. It's like so lame. It did feel like that simply because of the I think because of all the drops and like the labels over the drops. Like, it looked like Warzone. But see, once Treyarch had more of a handle on the zombies mode, Mauer Toten and Forsaken did feel like they felt like good zombies maps. You know, like they did. Forsaken has a shit layout, but it's a good zombies map. It was a fun quest, short quest, but it was fun. Cool boss fight, cool cutscene. Like, it was a good map. It was. Yo, what's up, gamer? How you doing, gamer? My favorite NFL team. That's a good question. When I was little, I loved the Cowboys, and then I grew into an Atlanta Falcons shill for some reason. I loved Michael Vick growing up. Now, I wouldn't say I have a super favorite NFL team. I like watching, my family likes the Patriots a lot. They're from Boston, so I'll watch those games with them. But I prefer college football more. I find it to be a little more competitive and exciting. And I live in Ohio, so like everyone here is like huge OSU fans, and I like OSU. I think they're a really good franchise. Yeah, that's what I would say. What about you? I mean, I disagree. I think they're good maps. Like, you hate the Bucks? When I was younger, I don't know how old you are, But when I was younger, I freaking hated Ohio State, dude. I hated them. I was like, holy crap, everybody is an OSU shill. Just like, shut the hell up. I was so over it, dude. I thought everybody was such a fucking idiot for liking them. But then I changed my mind more recently over the last like 10 years because I lived in LA for a decade. And whenever I watched the Buckeyes, it would remind me of home. And I like the tradition behind it. So I'm not gonna say I'm like some huge fan. Like I don't have like posters on my wall or anything like that. But I like that my family likes it, and I like watching the games with them. And if they are like in a big match, like a national championship or you know a game leading to like the Big Ten finals, then I will root for them. But I don't like live or die by it, but that's just kind of my general feelings of it. I like the idea of like sports and camaraderie and tradition and supporting your favorite team, but I don't really have like a hardcore favorite team. Packers are a good team though. I like the Packers. A team I've never liked is the Jets. I don't know why, but like the Jets just piss me off. There's no reason why either. They just piss me off. But why do you think Mauer and Forsaken are mid? I think pretty much every map inside of Mauer is okay. Like they are good maps. Like Firebase Z is the worst one. D Machina is okay. But Mauer is objectively like a good map. The problem is the mechanics of Cold War are strange. Like there's good things about Cold War's mechanics and there's just shitty things about it. I would say some of the shitty things are having everything in that damn crafting table, not having a shield quest, not having tons of side quests, having I know people are gonna hate me for this, having unlimited perks. I think being able to buy every perk in the map is bad. I know people are gonna hate me for saying that, but I think it was a fucking huge mistake allowing everybody to buy all the perks in the game. It allows for no side quests to mean anything. If I can buy all 10 perks, okay, if I can buy all 10 perks, and then instead of sorry, let me start over. If I can buy all 10 perks, then what does it matter if I get the quick revive or elemental pop from the Firebase Z fridge or cabinet or whatever the hell it is? Why does it matter if I get that? Why does it matter if I get free jug? All I have to do is kill like 10 zombies and I'll have 2,000 points and then I can get jug. It's just when this is why elixirs and gobblegum are so much fun, because there is a set rule of there are set rules in zombies, and elixirs and talisman and gobblegum allow us to break those rules. And if you don't want to use them, you don't have to, which is why I'm a huge advocate for Treyarch not making any step in the game elixir or gobblegum necessary. Like, I think it's stupid if you have to have a step in a zombies map with elixirs and shit, because it's unfair. And I just think that having these tools, like having a perkaholic, allows me to break the game and have a massive advantage, because I want to. But if I wanted to just play normally, I'd just have 4 perks. And then if I did some side content, or I did like a challenge on Ancient Evil, then I could get extra perks. Or a challenge on 9, that challenge system, then I could get an extra perk or 2. And I think when you remove rules, then it makes having it makes side quests that allow you to take advantage and break the game meaningless. But that's just my opinion. I'm fine with having 10 perks. If that's what Treyarch wants to do, that's fine. As long as they make sure the game is balanced around it and they come up with side quests that are more fun and interesting that allow us to dig deeper into the mode. Yeah, I know, but we have to keep in mind that Treyarch was in COVID, and they were also took over a game that wasn't theirs. So I give them a break. I don't like that it was reused shit either, but you know, part of Zombies' identity is reusing assets and stuff. That's always been a part of it. But I agree, it's a slap in the face when they don't take those reused assets and make them mostly new. Like that's how it's supposed to work, you know? It's supposed to, they're supposed to take all like shit from the campaign or whatever and then make it feel completely new, and they didn't do that, and it's really a shame. Yeah, they've been getting screwed with dev time for years, since this game. Yo, what's up, Luke? I think that also adds to the OG charm of the mode with being... Yeah, exactly. I want there to be mystery. I want there to be intrigue. And when they just highlight everything in yellow and hand everything to us from the crafting table, I think that's a disservice to what Zombies is at its core. Yep, the wonder and whimsical aspect, 100%. I mean, I love Zombies so much, like, I will never not play it, but if it keeps going, and it's not even just Zombies, it's Call of Duty. Like, if Call of Duty keeps going in the direction that it's going, I mean, that's gonna be a shame. Hell yeah, dude. You know what, I'm thinking about 100%ing the Star Wars game.
Wait long enough and the box can be generous.
And it felt like it carried over things like ammo cache and scores. Yeah, it did actually. That's an interesting point. I don't mind score streaks being in the game, but why didn't they make them? Why didn't they make them more like? Why didn't they make them Easter eggs? Like, imagine how badass it would have been. Imagine how badass it would have been if they had a chopper gunner Easter egg inside of D Machina. Like, there is a score streak Easter egg in that game, but like, imagine if they weren't in the crafting table. How sick would have that been? Everybody would have shit their pants and be like, this is the first, like, could you imagine Mr. Dalek JD like making a video? Yo, what's up guys, Mr. Dalek JD, the very first score streak in Zombies. Like, everybody would be so fucking hyped. And instead, they're like, nope, you can build any score streak in the table, which for Outbreak is amazing. For Outbreak, that is perfect. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's fine to bring things over from MP and, it's totally fine to bring things over from MP and Warzone in the campaign. It's totally fine. It's just what you do with it is what matters. I know I haven't done it for a while. I just don't want Dalek to think I'm like making fun of him. I like Dalek. He just has such a like a iconic voice. Like, I can never let it leave my head. And my impression of him is garbage. But is it worth doing the classified Easter egg? Are you talking about the 150 round thing, or are you just because if you're talking about going 150 rounds, like, I don't know, do you like doing high rounds? Are you a high rounder? because it's not that hard. I think a lot of people are under the impression that it's hard. It's not hard. Let me put it this way. If you can sit down at your computer or your PlayStation, whatever you're playing on, and sit down for 3 hours, 4 different times, yeah, no problem. If that sounds like a sludge to you, then no, it's probably not worth it. I mean, I understand the bragging rights thing, but in my opinion, there's not too much to brag about because the cutscene's been unlocked. We've seen it. The cutscene's not even that good. But yeah, I'm doing it because I'm reviewing the map, so I have a little bit different of a reason. I know, I think it's funny that everybody considers Project Scatty the Easter egg. Because I've never considered that the Easter egg. It's a Wonder Weapon quest, but I've never considered it the Easter egg. I love how people consider it the Easter egg. I think it's awesome. Because hell, it might as well be, right? But yeah, I'm gonna be getting high around 100 on every Black Ops 4 map over the next couple weeks. I just I didn't have it in me to do it today because we were doing classified over the last few days and then my game crashed. I just didn't have it in. I have to finish my Star Wars review and my Redfall review, and then there's really no games until Diablo, but I'm not gonna review Diablo. And shit. I think we need a different Mark II. Wait, you only do what? Oh, sorry. I understand. Fuck. Run! God damn it, dude. Nova crawlers should not be able to spawn in front of you like that. Alright, let's get the electric one out. Oh. Good morning, Mr. Dalek JD. This is actually off center. What the hell? I think my game is bugging out. So, okay. So this is center, right? You guys see that? That's weird. I think my game's bugging out.
You asked for that! Flicking your lightning bolts instead of that.
Is there a trap here? Hello, Governor. Hey, Becky, what was it that that Loveless douchebag said? In it, it's the tram, isn't it? Oh my god, I hate him.
You should probably just accept me as your master.
I know it's not cool to hate people, but that guy I hate with a burning passion in my soul. It's underground, isn't it? Oh wait, is Matt leaving? Oh, I don't see that, but if you have to go, man, hope you have a good night. Or maybe Gold's leaving, or someone's leaving. I don't know who's leaving, but. Oh, it's just cringe, like. It's just like super cringe. Yeah, I thought there was a trap there. I don't know why. Ooh, nice.
Why don't you just obey? Just by me, clearing out the riffraff.
Oh, that's weird. It didn't show up. Oh, that'd be so sick. Well, I don't want to... I know a little bit... Whoa, what the hell? I've never seen this camo before. This is sick. I know a little bit of behind the scenes of why... you know, this map is what it is. I don't know how much I'm allowed to delve into. I think a video is going to be coming out about it relatively soon, so I will wait until that is public. But what I do know is that Treyarch was moved off this map in the middle of its development and forced to work on Cold War, which is why Tagger Toten and this map feel so different compared to the rest of the maps in the game. Now, I can't say why or any of that stuff, but I think that's fair. That's enough. That's fair enough to put out there, because that's already out there in the public. Damn, this camo is fucking beautiful. Yeah, I mean, let me put it this way. It's not like they were, you know, they were working on it and then all of a sudden it was like, you know, okay, your work's trash. Like, they I think that from what I understand, they had pretty much finished Alpha Omega, but not entirely. It was supposed to be a completely different premise, like a completely different style. Like Rushmore, never mind, I don't think I can say anymore. But Tag was also kind of built as well, but they didn't do much on it. The main Treyarch zombie team didn't do much to it. Weren't these maps meant for year 2? Well, what was supposed to happen was we were supposed to get the first year of Black Ops 4 was supposed to be all chaos, and then the second year of Black Ops 4 was supposed to be all Aether. So all of 2018 and 2019 was going to be Aether maps, or chaos maps, and then all of 2019 and late 2019, 2020 was going to be the rest of Aether, and we would have finished the story there. But then middle of development, Treyarch was like, no, that's probably not a good idea. Let's do both of them at the same time. And then they were going to do essentially what they did here. 2 DLC maps of Chaos, 2 DLC maps of Aether, and then the next year was going to be 2 Chaos maps, 2 Aether. So there was going to be 6 maps of each, and obviously that didn't happen. And then we were probably supposed to get Zombies Chronicles as well. This was supposed to be the biggest COD Zombies, like, in history. Like, this was supposed to be the biggest we've ever had. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a video on this coming out soon from somebody, and when it comes out, I will share it so that you know. I know, man. I couldn't agree more. Like, I'm pretty biased when it comes to this. Like, I came into the community. Like, I started playing zombies in World at War, right? And and then I came in like little under midway of BO3, and then I was around for all of BO4, and dude, I don't know, man, I love the direction that Treyarch was heading. I just felt like everything was just so dang good. I don't know, man. I don't think IW got as much hate, and I'll explain why. The reason IW got hate is because it wasn't Treyarch. That's what people didn't like. However, there were tons of people that did love it and were straight up like obsessed with it, and made tons of content for it. It was like people were like, yeah, this isn't Treyarch, it's not as good, but you know, there was still like a fan base for it. Like Black Ops 4 was like pretty much universally hated by everybody, and I think honestly having other developers make zombies is what screwed that up. I think the fact that Activision was like, hey, we're gonna have other studios make zombies, I think it actually messed everything up for Treyarch. Because instead of like letting Treyarch do their thing, we now saw like other studios bring quality of life features to zombies that we like had never had before. And then when they weren't in Treyarch games, after we would get used to them, it like pissed us off, and it showed us that Treyarch like was imperfect. It really messed things up a lot. Like, as much as I love Infinite Warfare and I love parts of World War II, I think if we didn't have them, it would probably have been better for the quality of life of zombies in general. Because imagine not having IW, not having World War II, and then getting Black Ops 4 and seeing the Chaos storyline and seeing Aether and seeing everything that they were doing. We probably would have been head over heels in love because we didn't have like 17 million games to compare it to. It's just a theory of mine, but I don't know. I can also see it kind of going the other way. People who want like the actual thing from Treyarch, and then they end up not getting it because Treyarch had all these internal issues at the time. So there's lots of reasons why anything could be how it is. Those are just some of mine. I didn't play COD 4, man. I wish I did. Oh yeah, for sure. And I think it's fair to say, like, I think it's fair to hold Treyarch to a higher standard. Like, I do. I think that's fine. Because it was still built. What's ASA? Like as a round based? I think Treyarch did a lot of making up for the zombies community during Cold War. The problem is now zombies fans are worried because of what Vanguard has done. And if Vanguard wasn't a thing, I think people would be like, okay, Cold War wasn't super strong, but it was still a pretty good mode overall. There's a lot of good systems in there, a lot of good gameplay mechanics. They fixed a lot of issues that were in Black Ops 4, like, you know, the Pack-a-Punch machine, and the loadout system's a lot better. Not that I like loadouts, but it's objectively better. So they just fixed things like that, but then they definitely went backwards on Easter eggs. So I'm hoping that Cold War was like a year of figuring out the mechanics that they wanted to push for the future, and that Black Ops 6, or whatever we're going to call it, Black Ops 2024, is going to be a game of quality content with those flushed out mechanics that we are already used to. Because if they keep remaking mechanics, like if they keep remaking zombies, you know, then there's going to be nothing ever to be familiar with. Nothing. Like, we need something familiar. It can't just be, like, new every single fucking time. Shit. Oh, I see. Yeah. Vanguard isn't great. I mean, it's not. I was just so disappointed in it. The only positive thing in Vanguard, in my opinion, is that Treyarch actually made things a little more difficult. Like, it was an objectively harder zombies mode. The Shinonuma Easter egg was not easy, actually. But my biggest issue with Vanguard, besides, you know, zombies sucking, is I don't like Infinity War. And I know you're gonna be like, wait, what do you mean? That was Sledgehammer. Yes, I agree. But I don't like Infinity Ward's games, and that game felt so much like Infinity Ward. And I hate Infinity Ward's engine, and I'm like so fucking worried that Treyarch isn't gonna get their own voice in this next game, because Activision has a bug up their ass about making Infinity Ward like the best studio, even though they're mid as fuck. They used to be a good studio, but they left. They turned into Respawn. I don't understand how Activision just can't see that. It's like they're trying to make it up for, you know, themselves. Do you think that? I don't know, man. I mean, Modern Warfare 2 is a slap in the face to Call of Duty fans, for sure. Yeah, I mean, if they wanted to do that, that's fine. That's one of my biggest issues with Call of Duty, is they're not transparent on anything we're gonna get. They're never transparent. Like, it's always a guessing game up until launch, and I just think that is so anti-consumer. God, this camo is fucking beautiful. I have never seen this one before. This might be my favorite camo. Oh yeah, BO4 is some of the best camos in Call of Duty. They were reactive. They were reactive, and they were they're all earnable now for free. And they were also a lot cheaper, and dark matter was so beautiful. Like, the systems in BO4 were so much better. I know they took a while to get there. I'm not going to deny that. I won't deny that they were broken initially, but I just think this is the best COD. I really do. I know people yell at me for that, but it's just the one that I find myself being gravitated to the most. I think the gunplay is so good. What really changed my opinion about it was PC. Like, playing it on PC, like, changed my opinion on it so much. No, it is, dude. And then they're going to be like, well, the content in the game is for free. Well, the content that they update is shit. Like, it is absolute shit content. You can't say that one map, you know, one new multiplayer map over the course of 6 months, or I think there's like 2 new maps now. No, there's 4 new maps since launch. And no, shipment doesn't count, and neither does that other one. Shoot House and shipment don't count. But even we can pretend they do. Let's just say that there's 6 new maps, so that's 1 map a month. And I really don't think Shoot House and shipment should count, but we could say that's like 1 map every month and a half. Like, that's just not enough content for how much people are paying with bundles. Like, I don't know. I just think it's absolutely horseradish. I know, refusing to carry over skins. Like, I can kind of understand wanting to have a clean slate, but why not keep Warzone's servers on then? It's like, oh, I know why. Because you know Warzone 2 is going to suck hard trash, and you don't want people to not play your new map. Yeah, well, make a good map. Yeah, well, you thought you did, but you thought wrong, buddy. You thought wrong. You know what? I would have had a ton of respect for Infinity Ward if they would have said, hey guys, we know you're not a big fan of the map, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to transfer skins over from Modern Warfare 2019, and at the same time, we're going to turn the Warzone 1 servers back on, Rebirth Island, whatever the main map is called. Oh shit, what's it called? Verdansk. And we're going to have all the playlists you guys wanted, and we're going to change Warzone 2's map with all the changes that you guys have been asking for. I would have had so much respect for them, and then, sure, okay, fine, it's delayed for 6 months. Then they can focus on fixing the map, making multiplayer maps, but it's like they just don't listen. They don't care. And maybe I'm completely living in a bubble of the content creator YouTube bubble. Maybe I am. But I have never seen so much distaste for a game. I really haven't, because even during the hate of BO4, I know it's not that simple, but if they took the feedback that players were saying, listened to their QA testers, and redesigned the map to fit whatever issues were there, I'm not saying it's easy, but they have 20 years of COD blueprints to sift through.
Oh, splendid! I have nothing left to...
So I don't think it's that hard. Like, it's not easy in the sense of like creating stuff is not easy. But what I mean is, like, they have a blueprint. Like, there's a blueprint to make good YouTube videos. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like Markiplier and Mr. Dalek JD are waking up in the morning and just like making a random YouTube video and getting lucky with it. Like they know what they're doing. And the same can be done with an artist who's painting a painting, or a photographer who's taking family portraits. Like art is no different than any job. Like it's like when they make a building in New York City. Like they're not just randomly doing it. They're doing it with experience. So I just think that Infinity Ward isn't listening to their fans, and they're catering to a group of people that don't talk back to them, and it's just very frustrating. Yeah, the games are supposed to be fun. I don't know if people know that. Oh, dude, DMZ is scaring me for zombies as well. Don't think I'm not on that boat. DMZ, yeah, raindrops drop top. What's going on with the Mortal Kombat community? Oh my god, that's hilarious. See, I'm gonna slightly disagree with you, Soul. I would like BO2, BO3, BO4 style zombies. I don't think we're gonna get rid of Cold War mechanics anytime soon, so I'll just throw that in there. But I want maps like these. Fantastical maps that are big and spectacular and cinematic. Yo, what's up, Donuts? How you doing, man? I don't know if you saw, but saw my community post, but Classified crashed on me at round 130, dude. Round 130. I woke up and I went to log on, and my whole game was frozen. It was so annoying, dude. We were so close. Yep, that's the same face I made. But you know what? It's okay. I actually, now that I know how to do it, I think I can do it without any of the mega elixirs, because they, I'll probably keep on Perkaholic just because I'm lazy, but maybe not. It's actually not very hard to do, so I'm actually pretty confident in myself being able to do it without like power vacuum or anything like that, because I was thinking, you know, like I don't want to do this again, but I had done it in such slow chunks that like it wasn't really that bad, and like I play video games for content so frequently, it's like it's not the most exciting thing. Yeah, it's very simple, and you don't have to like break anything with any glitches. And I did the math, and there is no difference between a power vacuum run and a regular run with just the shield. Like the zombies respawn and die at the same exact rates. Perfect timing. Shit. Not so perfect timing. I did not know you could use both of these at the same time. Sort of.
I'll be needing more ammo soon.
I'm gonna try the
Anyone
shotgun
feeling charitable?
to see if it's any better. I don't think it is, but oh, that's good. Is it really that easy? It looks kind of tricky. I don't know why, it just looks hard to me. Yeah. Oh. Guys, I think I'm... How long have we been streaming? An hour and a half, 2 hours? I think, guys, we're gonna... Once we get to 50, we're gonna have to end. I have to use the restroom so bad. I've been holding it for like an hour. I don't know if I'll be able to make it to 50. You want vert experimentals? Yeah, but we're almost done. I don't want to like break the momentum. Oh yes, I do too. I thought you were speaking like using a slang term or something. That will help. Being a little cool will help. Yeah, I really think, and again, I have no proof for this. It's just another one of my awesome theories that I make up from time to time. It's actually pretty strong. I actually think that part of the reason that there was, like, besides the fact that, like, Treyarch was taking over Sledgehammer's game, right? Besides that, I think one of the reasons Cold War was having such an identity crisis was that Treyarch was having an identity crisis. Like, according to, oh shit, according to Milo and Chopper and like all those dudes, like, you know, they were all going over to Deviation, and Jason was kind of like poaching people to go over to Deviation Games, and like so they're getting new people, training new people, but like the core zombies team that like has made all the maps that we love isn't there. There are some people, like core people there still. Oh shit. Fuck. Well, they can't all be W's. But yeah, just to finish my final thought here. Basically, Treyarch was having an identity issue, and I think that it was taking them some time to figure out where they wanted to take this new zombies mode, this new feel. And I hope they've had enough time to figure it out. Yeah. Well, so I'm going to end the stream here on YouTube, and I think I'm going to pop over to Twitch and maybe do some Star Wars, but yeah, I have to use the restroom like so bad, so but I should just go to bed. So, well, here's my Twitch, and you'll see a notification. If I go live. If I go live, it'll be in the next like 10-15 minutes. And if not, then I will see you guys tomorrow, all right? But good night, and Soul and Matt, I think, is the older new person who was in here, and there was Corey as well. It was really nice meeting you. Becky, have a good night. Donuts, have a good night. Gold, have a great night. Killa, Sawtooth, I will see you guys all tomorrow. So later, peace.